Good morning, happy Father's Day. It's 8 a.m. on Sunday morning. We're just leaving Yahk in our Yahk Provincial Park. And this last little while, yesterday afternoon, the rain, and then camping in the rain and the cold. You can see I'm wearing a toque. We slept with all our clothes on basically. Zipped our sleeping bags together and cuddled to keep warm, and we actually kept warm, slept well. But everything we own is damp and covered in grit and dirt from the road or the splash from the rain and the sand and the camping. Like, everything is gross. And we weren't able to really warm up yesterday because there's no hot showers, no indoor anything, so we were just stuck outside or in our tent. And anyway, it's one of those days where I'm reminded of my favorite movie, The Life of Brian by Monty Python, and the last scene where they sing, "Always look on the bright side of life." So this morning when I was making breakfast, this peanut butter wasn't running because it was so cold. I was like, hey, bonus! And the cream in the creamer was still good. Didn't turn to cottage cheese like it did last week. You know, the little things that keep the little silver linings. That's what we have to look for. So always look on the bright side of life. Anyway, we're off to Cranbrook today. It's not a super long one. It's dry right now. We packed up in the dry, ate breakfast in the dry, and so those are the, ooh, big stone. Those are the positives. Sometimes we get caught between, we get, rumble strips like that, and these ones are deep and wide, and we've got like 16 inches of pavement between the gravel edge and the rumble strip. So it's, so we're losing it. Okay, we're crossing over. Oh no, oh my gosh. Coming into Cranbrook here pretty soon, and we're not as wet as we were yesterday, but it's cold still. So we're gonna stop, I think, at the first Tim Hortons we see, just to warm up. There's been nowhere along this road, and it's busy. It's busy Sunday morning, and it's just constant traffic. This is a little lull, but constant. I don't know where they're all going. Cranbrook must be a happening place. Anyway, we'll soon find out. We're downtown Cranbrook on Baker Street, looking for a coffee shop, and we haven't found a Tim's yet. It's the most mysterious thing ever. We found the Tim Hortons in the middle of this mall. The whole city has been one long strip mall of a road. It's kind of horrible, actually. Zero bike infrastructure, zero, and a gazillion trucks, and that's it.
As you can maybe tell, we are inside a hotel room, motel room. The day started out okay. We were relatively dry, except our feet were still soaking wet. And then about halfway through the ride, it started pouring rain again. And we rode the last half in the rain. And it wasn't the best ride for sure. Couldn't really see the scenery, and there was a lot of traffic. We thought, oh, Sunday, no trucks, we'll be fine. But there were lots of trucks and lots of campers. And anyway, Yeah, it's not one for the record books. Too bad, because today's Father's Day. So happy Father's Day, Marco.
Thank you. We're heading out of Cranbrook. It's 8 o'clock or so, 8 a.m. The weather network says it's 3 degrees, feels like 0. And although you can't see them up ahead, behind those clouds are some very snowy mountains. Recent snow yesterday with the rain that we had. So we are bundled up. Gloves and jackets and raincoats over top to cut the wind, and there is a call of rain, so we might get cold and wet, but we're headed to Fernie Provincial Park, which is about 100k a day with some moderate climbs, so it should be a long day, but I don't want to jinx it like I did in the last video with the rain coming, so I'm not going to say anything. We're just getting our first glimpses of the Rockies. The cloud layer is the cloud ceiling is so low that we haven't seen them yet, but here's a very tall mountain, very snow covered, and that's recent snow. That's like yesterday's snow. Looks like they welcome bicyclists. On the road after a pit stop at First Perk in Jaffrey, where we got free coffee and breakfast cookies. Some previous customer had given them bought a $100 gift card to pay for passing cyclists. So we got a free coffee break. Awesome, just what we needed. This is a wildlife detection system. I don't know how it does it, but we've seen a few of them and nobody seems to be slowing down. It must just be on permanently. Got our first tunnel coming up. It's a little nerve-wracking, actually. Oh, it's not very long. Good. And we seem to be okay for traffic. Yeehaw! They had a helpful sign. Cyclists, single file, stay right. As if... Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! All right, this is the climb into Fernie Provincial Park. Oh, this is as steep as Nelson Streets.
So we're sitting in the Fernie Provincial Park on Fernie Mount, or Mount Fernie. Lovely right now, we're in the sunshine. There hasn't been a lot of sun all day, but we didn't get rained on. Yay! We thought we would. It was threatening at times, but we did not.
And the forecast said we would.
Forecast said we would, but we didn't. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. We cycled 93 kilometers today. We averaged about 19 kilometers an hour. It took us 4.5 hours of cycling. So we made pretty good time. Not a crazy hard ride, which seems odd considering we're in the middle of the mountains.
Big mountains.
Yeah, really big mountains.
Snow.
Anyway, obviously we cycled in through a valley and it just wasn't super hilly. It was lovely.
Yeah.
Only downfall is that there's a lot of traffic. A lot of traffic on Highway 3. We had a paved shoulder the whole time, so it's not unsafe. It's just loud at times.
Yeah.
At times,
a little overwhelming.
At times there's nothing, and then all of a sudden there's 10 cars each way and trucks, and yeah, it's a bit much. But anyway, we try to forget about that and pay attention to the beautiful scenery. And and we're happy to be here. But we've decided to stay for an extra day because tomorrow's weather is really supposed to be awful.
Yeah.
So we're gonna stay put. It's
They're
time
even
for a rest
calling
day.
for snow overnight.
That's right.
A little bit of snow.
Time
Going
for-
down to 2. You
Yep.
guys in Ontario.
We're hitting 45. Feels like 45. We feel for you.
Yeah.
But it's 2 here, so.
Yeah.
Anyway, all good.
What are we having for supper, Shannon?
Our amazing concoction of honey sriracha sauce,
Mm.
gnocchi, and tuna.
Mm. Wow, it looks amazing.
Who
Look at
knows what it'll taste like, but that's what we're having.
Are there seconds?
Nope, that's it. That's
Oh.
a lot.
Yeah, it will be a lot. One pot meals.
Yummy.
Mm-hmm. It's not scalding hot. No. Anyway, good morning.
Hello.
It's chilly, but it's not raining, and it rained overnight, pretty much all night, about half the night.
Yeah, most of the time when I woke up, it was raining.
Yeah, until early morning, till like we got up at 6 to go to the bathroom, and it had stopped raining. We took that opportunity, and today's forecast doesn't look as bad as they had predicted. So that's a bonus. So we can eat in the dry, although it is chilly. We're pretty much wearing everything we brought with us.
I don't think I could put one more layer on.
No, I don't have another layer. We slept all right, but yeah, but it's pretty chilly. So anyway, we're gonna spend the day in Fernie, go to the library and do some route planning and work on the next video and that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Take it easy. Both my knees are a bit stiff and sore. I don't know why. Did something, but anyway. So a day off is not a bad thing. So that's it. We're just gonna enjoy our cold breakfast on a cold morning. We don't usually have yogurt though. We bought that because we're staying put.
That's a treat.
It's a treat. So.
And
so
because it's cold, so it won't go bad.
Strike while the iron's hot, or
something
while
like
it's
that.
cold.